My name is Stacey, and I started attending Bear Creek Church the beginning of 2023. I always knew of Jesus and believed, but I didn't have a relationship with him. And in December of 2022, my son Alex passed away unexpectedly. My oldest son, David, called me. We hadn't heard from Alex that day, and it was out of character for him not to respond to us. So David and his father went to Alex's apartment, and they found him. I remember getting the news that night. I was in my bedroom with my husband, and I remember just being on the floor and crying and praying to God. I didn't want it to be the truth. I didn't want it to be real. I started praying, and I haven't stopped praying since that time. At first, I prayed that I didn't want it to be my reality. And then I began to pray that God, if he would just take me to be with my son. I wanted so desperately to be with him. And it wasn't until about a week after Alex had passed that I realized I wasn't meant to go. I was meant to be here still. I didn't know what for. I didn't know how I was going to live the rest of my life without my child. I knew that I had a lot of family and other children here that needed me, but I still didn't know what my new life was going to look like. And as I continued to pray and build a relationship with Jesus, God put it in my heart that maybe I can help somebody else that's grieving. And I didn't know what that was going to look like. I didn't know how. I went online to Bear Creek Church's website, and I was looking in the groups, and I found GriefShare. I signed up right away. I learned that I needed to be there as a participant, that there was still some things that I needed help with. Although I thought I was doing pretty well, it wasn't until joining and going through the steps that I realized there were some things that were beneficial to me. Each week, GriefShare shows a video that talks about various topics. Some of those topics are anger, loneliness, regrets. I know all of our circumstances are unique. Everyone's loss is different, but through sharing with others, it helps you to see that God is always there with you through the pain, through your deepest sorrow. He'll always be by your side.